Hey football fans, good evening. Christopher Ball here. Thanks for checking out the game tonight. Last one of the season, 7th grade football. Wallace Middle School, the home team, blue on blue, playing Barton. Each team just has one loss, and it's to the same team, the Dahlstrom Mustangs, who have had a number of teams in the district's number this year. But these two would like to get the last word on each other before they go to high school together eventually. Of course, they've got an 8th grade year to play still, and they'll join ranks at Hayes High School. Barton, white on top, blue on the bottom, and captains at midfield to call the coin toss. Barton will call it, and they won it looks like, and declined it, which will give the Rangers the football first, going right to left it looks like. Should be a good one tonight here in the damp conditions. So I misdiagnosed the coin toss. It looks like it's Wallace who won it and deferred, and they'll do the kicking to start the game, and then the whistle blows before the kick can happen. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 11. Referee wasn't ready for some reason. So delayed for the chain gang momentarily, and now they've got some personnel over there, and they'll blow the whistle. A lot of these players still celebrating breast cancer awareness with hot pink gear. Pooch kick left side, and it's going to find the boundary and be a flag and be good field position for the Bobcats. So the refs assessed 2 penalties, it looks like, on the kickoff. One out of bounds that they declined, and then did the false start motion with his hands and placed it at the 40. So your guess is as good as mine on what all transpired there. First down from the 40 for Barton in the gun. And we have movement on the line, but no flags fly as the offensive line. Now it flinches. It's going to be on the center, and they'll move them back 5. A long snap count for Barton, and it backfires on them. Braden, number 7, the wideout, who's taller than anybody else on the field, to the far side. And give is to the fullback behind the quarterback, number 5, wrapped up at the line. And whistles blow forward progress, and it's a gain of a yard. 2nd and 14, and twins to the right side. Johnny, the wingback on the left side, is going to come in motion. He can fly. He's got the jet sweep. Juju trying to hang on, and he slips the first tackle but can't get past the next, and he's a yard on the play, not quite back to the original line, so good edge contained by the defense. Lots of these boys, ex-teammates from the CFPO Football League in their youth days. Down is 3rd, 12 to go, wide side of the field, the far side, and quarterback letting, looks like Johnny tuck a towel in. And gets it clean, then he drops on the ground. Ball's loose, and it's going to be a Wallace football turned over in the backfield. I think we hadn't seen the official word yet from the refs, and there it is. First down with good field position for the Rangers. So slot T, Poe in the gun, and then we got premature movement, I think, so each team starts their drive with a false start if that's what this is. But there was no flag actually dropped, just a whistle, and now a conversation with the quarterback. So possibly the chains weren't set yet. No flag on the play, just a whistle to stop things. Handoff is to Zeke, and he's got Dylan Guerrero, number 22, in the backfield before he can say, help me. And Dylan can play some football, and he shows there just how. 2nd and long, and the spot now the center of the field. 4 wide for Wallace. Poe throws a little dump pass to Juju. He's got it. Tries the wide side. 5 finds him, slings him to the turf, and so in the end it's a gain of 7, and they get back to the 30, and it'll be a more manageable next down coming. It's the Barton defense showing some speed, side to side. Callum ball, and he's got Braden, an ex-teammate. They used to play together, and he does the swing around, sling down on Callum, and they lose a lot. I called Braden win 7 earlier. I think that number is 3 rolled up on that back plate. Quads again. 4th down. Got to convert here. Callum comes across, lets him go. Now they're going to throw it to Zeke, I think, and he slips the first tackle but can't get past Dylan Guerrero, who's scraping at that inside backer position. It's a turnover on downs. 2 wide, 2 wingbacks. And the give is the fullback 5, left side, stiff arm. Juju trying to find him on the... Behind the ball comes free, and Wallace jumps on it. I think, no, the youngster I thought who got it didn't. The ball goes forward some more, and it may be a Barton football in the end with a big first down. So maybe the fumble went out of bounds, and they brought the ball back to where it was fumbled, because that's certainly not where it happened at. On the 45, Johnny has the ball, slips through, nearly lost it, and he'll be hard to catch. They won't get him. He's off off to the races, and the first score belongs to the Bobcats with 3:42 remaining in the first. So a extra point kick try here for the Bobcats. Number 1 to hold, and it's blocked and stuffed right there off the tee. He could return it, perhaps, but won't. 6-0's how it stays. So depending on what referee committee you get, or perhaps who's running the scoreboard, depends on if a run in on the ground is worth 1 or 2, or a kick is worth 1 or 2. So we won't find out yet here. Typically the run in is worth 7, or 1 rather, and the kick I guess would be worth 2, and it's a high pooch kick. And 8, Poe gets it. Not sure if he called fair catch or not because he took a hit, and so I'm going to guess he didn't. Second outing for the Wallace offense. And they're on their own 45 to start. Poe, 3-step drop, looks to the air, rolls out to his right, and the ball is underthrown, looking for Callum on the out route. He had Diego about 20 yards downfield, but it's going to fall incomplete. So clock continues to run, even though it's an incomplete pass. Not sure the referees are even looking or caring. Shotgun, 26, found in the backfield and slammed to the turf, and that play by Dylan Guerrero has happened a couple times tonight. Rangers stay wide. And Poe looks to the air again. He's got the swing pass, Juju, and found by 13 or 43, and then a late flag. Maybe they got a mask, and we'll check this out. So a 15-yard face mask penalty puts the ball on the 43-yard line of the Bobcats. And Poe's going to hand this one to Juju's trying to spin, but 5 this time finds him. And for a couple times in a row, there have been white shirts in the backfield faster than the play can unfold. So penetration coming from the second line of defense, the linebackers who are creeping. In the gun, 2 wide. And Poe going to try to throw this one fast, and he never found it. Trustin was the intended target, but he looked late and never could find the football. Incomplete. We'll go to third down. Third down, and Callum has it. Double reverse, 15, Garza up the middle. And then Guerrero, I think, tags him, but he gets a lot of it back, and it's going to be a more makeable fourth down in the form of about 4 yards coming. So the double reverse for the Rangers so far has the most productive offensive play. Fourth down, and long snap count and movement from the right side end. And now what was a makeable fourth down is going to be a lot tougher. 4th and 10, Garza checks back into the ball game. And Poe going to give this one to Callum, and they give it to Garza again. The ball's on the deck, and they pick it up to try to do something with it. And 77, Julian, who's a wrecking ball on the defensive side of things, tackles him and saves a touchdown. But they liked that defensive, or that double reverse enough to try it again, but the Bobcats weren't fooled a second time. Pretty good field position here for the Bobcats' second offensive series on the Wallace 40-yard line. They're going to have to tackle 6 because if he gets the next level, he's gone. Number 1 this time, the quarterback. They've been using 2, 11 and 1. And this time it's a fake. Play action. Wants the flag route, looking for Braden Wynn. It's underthrown. It falls incomplete and stops the clock with 4 seconds. Or not, and it's going to go ahead and end the quarter. Beginning of the second here on the 40-yard line, and it's second down. Going the other direction this time. Pretty cool, still night after the rain today. And number 1's going to hand to 30 coming around the end this way. Cuts upfield and then found by 8, the quarterback on the offensive side of things, Poe. And it's good for about 4. So third down and about 6. Everybody in tight for Barton. And Johnny, 6, around the right side. Being contained, flags fly, and held onto by Zeke, I think, and he finds the boundary. We'll check on these flags here. So a spot foul hold negates Johnny's run. It'll replay third down and make it about 16 to go this time. And 1 in the gun, play action to 6, gives it to 5 in the backfield, wrapped up. I think it's Garza maybe who has him, and he goes nowhere. In fact, he's dropped for a couple. So 4th and long, and Barton's going to show punt. And I think it's Diego, perhaps, who's back deep. Good snap. 5 gets it away just barely. High kick. And Johnny's down there to cover. Good bounce for Barton. Braden now there. And it'll roll all the way to the 20, and that's just how they drew that one up. Long field coming for Wallace. So ball on the 20. Poe in the gun. And a late arrival here on defense for Barton. They must have just had 10 on the field. And Poe's going to look for the pass. And he's got Max, and he ducks for the ball. Thought it was going to hit him in the helmet, I guess. Never could find it, and so he knew it was coming down. Second down coming. Second down, slam play coming, wrapped up in the backfield. Got a leg and couldn't shake free is Zeke, and they drop him for about 4. Third down from the 15. And Poe, 3-step drops, looks to his right side. He wants Callum. Callum in and out of his hands, just dropped it, had him on his fingertips, and would have hit him in stride, and 3 would have had a big play, but not to be. It's 4th down. So Rangers not showing punt here unless they quick kick it. And Poe gonna try to throw it, and he lets this one go. Caught in the hands for a first down. Will you believe it? That's 26 Zeke, who reaches up, climbs the ladder, and has about 3 yards to get that first down, and the chains keep moving. So don't count that Wallace offense out. They pull one out of their hat when they need it. End around play to Zeke again, found, but then struggles his way forward, and it's a productive play in the end. 2nd and 7, 4:10 showing in the first half. Barton creeps. Zeke has it. Trying to find a seam. 43 stands him up, but he gets almost everything he needed. He'll be about a yard shy. It should be a short 3rd down. So 3rd and a yard. Pass. Looking, batted down, knocked down by 23. And he was right in position where he needed to be, and now we got a 4th down, and we may need the tush push.
Let's go!
So Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagle offense comes on the field to try the quarterback sneak here. Just kidding. In the shotgun is 8. Good snap. Nobody there. 8 has to make something happen. You have to tuck it down and go. And he gets the first down with a shifty move, and he's still going. And then out of bounds. How about the heads-up play from Poe, who's feeling himself now and moves the chains. So just shy of midfield is this first down. Poe, next time he's got somebody to hand it to, it's Juju, who has not been able to get turned loose all night and won't again as the jersey fails him and they sling him down deep in the backfield. 2nd and more than Wallace wanted. They go quads. And Poe is going to look to his right, looking for a dump pass to Juju, and he's just going to eat the ball and take the sack 15 yards deeper than where they started, and this is a hole. So it's 3rd down and about 25 maybe, and nobody there again, and the ball knocked out. It's loose and live. Callum gets on it and saves it, recovers it for a 4th down and a mile, but they just swatted it out of his hands, and it looks like there's laundry. It's a defensive encroachment. They'll replay 3rd down 5 yards closer. So Wallace dodges a big bullet and gets to replay 3rd down here on the 38. Poe wanting to go again, looking for Callum, and it's almost picked. And then Callum had a chance at it. It was 26 in coverage, and he got his hands on it first. Callum almost found it off of the tip, but couldn't. It'll be 4th down now. So a must make here, 4th down. And they're looking this time for Diego, but he didn't find it. And so a little mix-up on the route, it looked like, and the ball goes over in Wallace territory. 1:23 in the half, 6-point advantage for Barton. In the gun are the Bobcats, and it's going to be a direct snap to Johnny, who's going to hand it to 5, and he's got room on the left edge. Callum finds him and can't make the tackle, knocks him out. It's a face mask. Callum got his mask, and it's going to be 15 more yards. Deep in Ranger territory to the tune of the 15-yard line, has them in a 1st down, and Johnny at the quarterback spot again moves Dylan Guerrero to his left side, 5 behind him, and claps for the ball. Handoff is a 22, found and not held on to. It slips the tackle and gets a yard out of it. So Barton taking their time in the huddle with 30 seconds and the clock moving. Not sure if they're aware of where the clock is or not. It's not a good view from the sideline there behind them. Johnny going to keep it this way all the way, follow his blockers. He's got room on the left side, and then found, I think, behind the board and spun free. And 6 has his 2nd score of the night. And it counts. Arms go up, and it goes to 12 rather. So extra point try, a kick again. Back it up here and see if we can't see 38. Gets it up and away this time, and it falls through, converted. And we'll see what they do on the score. They're going to give them a 2-point conversion for it, 14-0. So a 14-0 lead, Barton lead, is the biggest hole Wallace has found themselves in all season. 38, who just made that extra point kick, tees this one up with 11 seconds to go and gets a monster hit over the head of Callum, who's got to go back there and chase it. Here comes Braden to try to cover, and Callum gets it. He's going to try the middle of the field. Now back to the outside and slung down out of bounds. And we've got a late hit there on the boundary with Juju and Braden, and that may be a 15-yarder. A personal foul against Juju on that block against Braden out of bounds. It looks like they moved the ball back. 6 seconds showing. We'll see if Wallace just takes a knee and regroups at halftime, or if they're going to try to play this one. Callum will get it on the left edge. 3, big block there. And Callum finds the edge. He'd have a first down, but the half ends. And 9 with a big shot there to end this one. 14-0 at the break. Coming back. So back for the second half. Wallace, to get the ball, will be looking for some offense to try to recover 14 points at least. And 38 tees this one up and sends this one deep as well. He's got a foot and over Callum's head again for the second time. 3. No, it's going to be Juju's going to find it on the 1 and try to field it. Up the field he goes, and then somebody's got his jersey, and that's enough to bring him down inside the 20. 13-yard line, the spot. And it looks like a timeout taken right away. So first play of the drive here, back from the Barton timeout, goes to Callum, and Johnny finds him in a New York minute. Unblocked off the edge is 6. Wallace offense has not been tested with this kind of penetration all season long. Poe, 3-step drop. He's got Zeke in the flat. Zeke's got it. Dylan finds him. Johnny helps, but it's enough to move the sticks and a big first down, and most of the success tonight for the Wallace offense has come in the air. Correction, it was number 2, not 22 on the tackle. Poe wants his receivers to spread out a little bit more. He tells them to get some width, and now claps for it, or doesn't, but gets it. And it looks like it's a shovel pass to Juju. 9 around the right side. Big block there on 43. 9 still staying alive. Steps out of another tackle. Moves the ball forward. And some good blocking on the edge. So number 77, Julian, with a monster block, responsible for most of that yardage. And then the Wallace offense moves, and a couple of them do, and so it was a long count. And just after paying their praise, they're going to be moved back. So replay second down. Give Juju 2-hole. Found. Steps out of it. Now he's going to go wide side. Makes Johnny miss. And then Johnny comes back and finds him, but he rides him down forward for a first down. It's going to be close. The spot is the 40, and they say it is a first. First down. Zeke, the slam play on the right side, steps through the first line, spun, 5 found him, and tackles him on the 47, and it's a good 7-yard pickup. Second down and 3. Wides, Zeke, motion, comes across, jet sweep, 26. Got the first down and a little more before the secondary finds him, wraps him up, and takes him down on the other 47. And it's enough to get another first down cooking. So fresh set of downs here, and Poe sends Trustin and Zeke out way wide, almost to the boundary. And now he's going to give it to Juju through the right side. And penetration in the form of Dylan and 69 and some others wrap him up at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, 3:15 in the third, 14-0 Barton. Wallace, with their most productive drive of the night, sends Zeke around the swing. Juju got it and goes north and south, slips through the tacklers, and then hits the deck after about 5. Rangers need 6 for a first. And they're in their quads wide set. Juju in the backfield with Poe. Now Zeke will come across, and he'll let him go by. No jet sweep this time. Poe stripped the middle and found by the linebacker, Dylan and company at the 40. He gets about half of what was needed. Spots the 40. Got to get to the 36 to keep it alive. Fourth down. Everybody in tight for Wallace. Poe lets his guys get set. Calls for it. Zeke's going to get it around the right side. Has to sidestep the defensive end. And still moving. The pile stalls, though, it looks like, and he won't get it. No flags. It's a turnover on downs, and the Barton defense stands tall. Number 1, the quarterback for Barton. And he's in the gun with 5 behind him. That's how it's been most of the night. 6 to his left. Everybody in tight, no splits this time from the whiteouts. Backpedal, and one, looking for three, Braden, and it looked like it was thrown short, and it was incomplete. 42 seconds in the third on this second down play coming. And give is to 5, 2-hole, got some room off tackle, splits the defense, and then ridden down by Poe 8. After a big play, 5's got to take a second, catch his breath as he's got the ball out to the Wallace 40. So 5 able to walk off, actually jog off under his own power, which is good. Fourth quarter starting now. 1 is going to hand off on the end around to 30, and he goes north and south, shuts the engines down as Max Garza approached. Second and 7 from the 38. And wideouts both directions. Wind coming across the field. 6 has it and found in the backfield but slips the tackle. And then 7 hangs on to him and slings him down and has the tackle there. So third and long now. Wide side this side. Wallace creeping. Long count here. They got to stay on sides. And they show good discipline now. 5 back in the game on the jet sweep coming this way. And Callum spun off of him. And then 5 found by 7, who's got his second tackle in a row. And he got a lot of it back. So Barton up by 2 scores, taking lots of time off the clock. Good strategy. 4 wide for Barton. 5 in the slot. 6 now in motion. And play action to him. 1 wants it deep. And 3, Braden, able to break up what would have been a gimme interception by 10, Diego, who was in position. So Diego in position for that last interception, maybe waited on the ball a little bit. Had he high pointed it, might have had a chance against 6-foot Braden, but not many would, so you can't blame him for it. Callum's going to get it on the left edge, and found by 30, sheds the block and makes the tackle. Third and long. And looking for Diego on the out route. Got it and dropped. Had it and tried to run before he seated the ball. A common mistake many before him have made, and it's fourth down. 4:11 showing on the clock, and it's third and long again. It looks like, I'm not sure if it's fourth down this time or not, and Zeke has another catch, and how about that? For the second time tonight, 26 has come up big time with a deep pass play, and he keeps his team alive. First down, Poe looking to the right side, wants that play again, and overthrew Diego that time, no chance. Second and 10, just inside of Bobcat territory, and everybody's in tight this time, and Juju's going to get it and race to the edge, and the safety 26 comes up, and then Johnny slings him down. He stays in bounds, clock keeps running, and he gets about 2. Down is third, and the Rangers go to their quads again. Poe turns around and talks to Juju, sends him to the left side, going to dump it, it's blocked. Knocked out of his, not out of his hand, it was an incomplete pass, forward pass, just blocked and tipped for the second time in the backfield tonight. Fourth down, Wallace has had a couple fourth down situations tonight. Poe's going to roll to his right, being chased by 23, and he's got the 40-yard line. I don't know if they're going to give him a spot enough for the first. He says he is. And for the second time tonight, Poe has scrambled and gotten enough, keeping the play alive. And we've seen more from his feet tonight than we've seen all season. Clock moving, and Wallace still looking for first blood. And on the feet of Poe has come the most productive offense. And this one hits the turf, gets it, and throws it, and Callum's got it! And 3! Trying to do something, dips the shoulder. And number 3 is inside the 25-yard line. Another first down for Wallace. So first down on the 25, 2:30 showing. And some of the best field position Wallace has had all night. Low snap, looking for Zeke across the middle. Tipped. 1 was lurking at the free safety spot. Didn't react in time, and it falls flat. So Coach Shelley and Yanez working through the air, and that's where a lot of this productivity on this drive has come from. And Poe checks left and right. Low snap again. Thrown to Diego, but miscommunication. He wanted the fade. Diego ran the post, and they weren't on the same page. 2 incomplete passes leads to a 3rd and 10. Spread wide are the Rangers. Poe going to go left side. 5 finds him, throws him down. And that clock will keep moving now. And it's 4th. So no timeouts used here. They've got all of them. 1:45 showing. And just too wide, wingbacks in tight. Another low snap, that's 3 in a row, looking for Callum. Callum's got it, makes a move, and he's got a first down. And for the second time, threes come up clutch, and they move the sticks. So Wallace not doing much on first through 3 downs, but fourth down has been productive most of this field. First down now, 119, showing low snap again, and traffic in the backfield. Juju has it, puts a move, spins back to the inside, and then they find him, hold him up, and they blow the whistle finally. We'll see if Wallace takes a timeout, and they will. Yanez calls it. 1:06 showing. So back from the timeout, spots the 11, and here comes second down for Wallace. Wideouts, both sides. Wingbacks, balance. Good snap this time. Poe looking for a high ball to Zeke. He's got him there before, but couldn't connect that time, and he would have fallen in the end zone. It's third down. Third down and 7 from the 11. And better snap that time. Rolls to his right. He's got Diego in the corner of the end zone. And Diego tried to one-hand it in the back. Couldn't find it. It's fourth down, but this is where Wallace has been successful. Fourth down with 53 seconds on a stopped clock here. What will Shelley draw up this time? He's gone to Callum across the middle. And he wants Zeke, and it's dropped. He had it, and he dropped it. 6 was there. And it's a turnover on down, deep in Barton territory. And the best opportunity for Wallace to go on the board tonight, looking grim now. 49 seconds from the 11, and we'll see if Barton gets aggressive on their offense here or just kind of kneels it. The ball was loose for a minute there, and 5 spins out of the tackle, and then in stiff arms there, and down the boundary he goes, and this isn't what they wanted. Tristan couldn't find him. Zeke looking for him too. Johnny trying to block and does, and one play, 5 takes it to the house. Takes the score to 20 with 30 seconds. Extra point try kick for the third time tonight. He's 1 for 2. And it looks like Barton's shy a player. And they'll let him race out and line up. And here he comes. This would take it to 22 if made. And 38 had it down the pipes last time. This one's up and even better this time and splits the sticks. Had a lot of power on it there. And I would say the Hayes School District has a promising kicker in the form of 38. 38 has it teed up. And waiting for a whistle, I guess. None comes, so he'll just go and kick it. Puts this one back deep. And Juju bounces off his chest and picks it up, trying the right edge. One in his way there, wraps him up and rides him down. And the Rangers will have 20 seconds to see if they can do something with the football tonight. First down has everybody in tight for Wallace. And just a knee takedown, a concession here. And Juju just couldn't get turned loose all night. And they will just wind the clock and end it. That's how this one ends, and that's how the season ends, 22-0. Barton victorious, and as I understand, pitched 7 shutouts this season. Pretty amazing. They'd probably love to have that game against Dahlstrom back, where Dahlstrom got the better of them. And a lot of good play here from both these teams tonight and all season long, and it should be a good 8th grade season next year. Hope you'll join us then.